we here. Ooh.
Hey, counterbout. I wish we got that on film. Son of a bitch. Oh, speaking of which.
I got snippets.
So I'm gonna get this in the middle. We're gonna take them all off.
1 week later.
Big base plates are secured, and it looks like the small ends are not. So we should be able to just remove all this stuff, unbolt the top one base plate. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. Got rid of just a few boxes that were taking up space in the shop. So trying to make some room, get things a little bit organized. We're starting to try and really put this thing together, and we just about got all the pieces, and then it's going to be cranking on some walls and stuff. But everybody loves a good fire. Won't be able to do this for much longer. They have an ordinance you can't burn in the summertime. It just rained here. This is all wet, so I'm not too concerned about it. All right, this is next. It's got to go. That's going to stay. That's probably going to get moved around. Got to move a few things here. We got the truck out the way for now. It'll be one of the first things to come back in, so we can get really working on it hard. The Mustang's going to get suspension redone first, and then the truck comes in here and we start pounding on it. This will, since it's running and driving, it's going to get ignored for a while. And after the Mustang, probably that one, the Monty, I need to look for some ground issues or something electrical in it. It just never fails. There's always something. Oh, yeah. Kyle's getting a spot ready for the goat. Sadie's got her a spot picked out for a little while. I got 2-inch spacers to put on this. I'm not sure. I think it. What do you think? Is it sitting right? Or do I need to bring it up? I got 2-inch spacers for the coil springs in the back. And once the lift is in, oh, did I say lift? Yes, I did. Once the lift is in, she'll go up for a quick rear end drop and throw those spacers in. Maybe just to see what they look like. And if I don't like it, we'll take them right back out. But I don't know. I think it needs just a little bit more. Those are new springs and shocks, and they've had time to settle. I drove it down Mississippi and back, and all around Mississippi, so they're broke in. It has settled quite a bit. And that front end settled down quite a bit since we put the springs in it.
It looks fine. Yeah, initially it was a little high.
It was high. Yeah.
It looks fine now.
It's come down a bit, I think. And the back, I think, has come down a little bit too.
It definitely wore in.
Yeah.
I don't know if we need the spacers, but that's up to people to decide.
I think I put it out there, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them in anyway.
We try it, see how it looks.
Because it won't take long.
It takes like an hour.
Once we have the lift, it'll take us 10 minutes with the lift.
Yeah, with the
10 minutes.
new edition.
Oh yeah. The lift. I've already said the word, so.
As long as the new edition.
The new edition. I hope we're gonna put this up. I'm gonna try and put this up tonight. You know, this video, because we ain't put nothing up in a while. I'm sorry about that. We'll have a chat about that later. But yeah, a lot going on. Yeah, she's about ready to move. You got it clean.
Move it.
enough room. I just need
To get behind it?
Yeah.
Plenty of room. Yeah, you're good. The bite? The bite?
Yeah.
You bring it forward a little more. Sorry. Yeah. Just come forward a little bit more. You got plenty of room up here, so. Yeah, should be fine now. Whew. Sorry. My first priority right there was not filming. Trying to get her in.
Makes me want to go out and drive it.
Why you had her running? Shoot. Probably start going to Summit, right? Every now and again.
Yeah. We got a live stream from there.
Oh yeah, that'd be
That'd
awesome.
be kind of fun. We could do something. Yeah. So we could do some live streaming from Summit Racing in McDonough. I think we'll do that. The first one's coming up.
Yep, in April, right?
April. First, sometime around the 1st of April.
Hopefully we can bring a couple.
We'll probably go there, and we got stickers too.
Good bit of stickers.
Yeah, free stickers.
Not charging a dime.
Anybody that's got a cool car that lives in the area, like something pretty nice with a cool story behind it, like something you've had it a long time, all the things you've done to it, how it's morphed over the years, that kind of stuff. If you see us, holler at us, and we'll freaking just do a video on your car.
Yeah, let you speak. Tell us your story.
I can grow my mustache out and do this, you know.
Might
Wear
look,
a hat, but
might be a little bit more
that
familiar.
kind of thing, just kind of shoot the bull with some people, see what's going on, talk about cars. All right, back to the tractor. Tools and wood, and we'd be done. We'd be good. Tools and wood, we'd be good. Tools and wood, and we'd be good.
Jesus Christ.
I'm tired. Hustle, hustle, hustle. All right, man. Yeah, this has been a what's going on in the shop day, really. Yeah. Ignore that, what those are, yeah. So, yeah. This booger here, you can't get those out without taking them out the top. All right, so we got them out of the rain. Got all of it indoors. We'll be able to do some measurements tomorrow and stand these suckers up, drill some holes, and see if the concrete's thick enough. And hopefully the concrete's thick enough. I asked for something that was going to work. But, you know, in today's age, you never know if you're really going to get what you pay for. And actually, this was 5 years ago. So, yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be 4 inches. I figure it better be at least 4. If it's not, then we're going to have a chat with the contractor that put it in And they'll have to come in and customize cut out a deeper spot all the way across, 3 feet around the bases. And we'll just have them dig it 8 inches deep or whatever. Put some rebar in there, and yeah. We're working on it. It's coming. We've learned to pick up after ourselves.
Yeah, kind of. Sometimes. Depends
It's-
on how we're feeling that day.
Yeah, sometimes you don't feel like it, and that's when it bites you. And you end up with a workbench that's buried and stuff.
Oh yeah, we got some new tools too. We got some.
Where'd they come from?
Oh, you know the drill. You know the drill. Little Harbor Freight action, my friend. We got some swivels from Standard and Metric, and then I got a just-in-case tool. You know, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Got a impact screwdriver set, so hopefully, maybe one of those days, or one of these days, that son of a gun will come in handy. But
I'm sure it will, with door hinges and stuff. You never know.
that's what it is. Thank you, man. OCD.
All right, I think we're about done, and
Yeah, you're definitely.
that's gonna be one video, man. We can. That'll be an easy thrash.
How long y'all been at it?
We started recording. Him sweeping, me moving the goat, us putting the long bed down the hill. We've been at it for a while since I got home 4:30, and it is now 7. So yeah, well, if you like the videos, do the thing, like, and hopefully you're subscribed already and got the notify clicked so you know when we put something up, which isn't as often as we'd like it to be, but it happens. Eventually, it happens. I'm gonna go eat. It's about dinner time. We got plenty more to do tomorrow, so.
The next day.
Okay. Good morning. No, good afternoon. I can't seem to get out here in the mornings. I don't know why. I'm Mark. Welcome to Goat's Garage. Yeah. We have acquired something that we got out of the weather last night. This arrived Friday last week and sat up against the building till Friday yesterday, and we decided it was time to get it out of the outdoors, even though it was covered, and of course it was wrapped from shipping. It was fine. I just didn't want condensation and all that getting into it. So yeah, we got it in here with the help of the big orange wheelbarrow and some creative angling, because they would not go through those doors. Those are 12-foot doors, and these are not 12-foot. And matter of fact, you should have seen us getting them off. I don't even know. We might have some video or pictures of getting it off of the box truck, trying to get these things finagled out onto the lift gate, and then have to support one end with the tractor forks. And yeah. Well, I just finished watching some videos on specifically installing this particular model APX, the 10 APX lift. And they said it was Ken's Chop Shop. But yeah, 10 APX. And he said to read the directions before you do anything. A lot of people stand them up and start doing things with them stood up, and it just makes it harder. So I watched him in that video, and he and a friend were able to stand these up after they were loaded with whatever gear they need to be loaded with. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, I got things moved. Blaster cabinet got moved. Goat got moved. Some bikes got moved. I think we have room to work. It's going to go right about here, where that chalk mark is. Ignore these are my shop shoes. They're really not in that great a shape, but I really don't care because they got nice inserts in them, and my back doesn't hurt. This is where the other one's going, somewhere around there. And you know what? I'm kind of curious. I made this off of a drawing. I'm kind of curious. I never did use it. I was going to use it to drill the holes. I'm kind of curious if it would have lined up. We had a little, we're just a bit off there. I'm glad I didn't use that. All right, cool. Well, we were a little bit off on one hole, so yeah, glad I didn't use it. Anyway, that's just a piece of ABS I can cut the middle out of and use for, I don't know, make something for a dashboard or whatever. You never know. All right, I'm gonna get cracking on this thing. Alright, so we had to run the safety release cable through a hole right there under that pulley and underneath the carriage. And it's up here secured with a zip tie at the top of the column. And then you have to, after you move these things out the way, then you have to go up underneath here and put the freaking handle on. And we bent that sucker moving this thing. So we're gonna have to fix that real quick. Okay, Alex.
I'm a child.
I think it's pretty straight now.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it looks a little off kilter. It looks like it's leaning right a little bit.
The angle of the dangle
like
is directly proportional.
It's gotta go like that.
Yeah, weebles wobble. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this when you pick up this thing with a forklift,
Yeah, just make sure you don't hit that brake.
watch out for the power side pole. This little booger here goes through that way, and then it's sticking out the bottom here, or actually the side, depending on your reference. Sticking out the bottom, and then if you pick it up, put it on a pallet, you bend it.
That's all right.
Things that are not supposed to be bent. So, now that we've fixed that screw up, we'll continue. Okay, because it was bent, we had to unscrew the screws here and here, take the springs off, because this comes out. You have to put the bracket on. The nut.
No, your focus is off because you're over there pointing, so it's focusing on the top of your hand.
All right, so shut the fuck up and I'll fucking start over.
I'm just saying.
All right, so what we had to do here was, I'm going to put my finger down here so it doesn't put it out of focus. Yeah. This screw here and this screw here had to be taken out. This had to come out. This had to come out, and I beat the fucker straight.
Whoa.
And then we had to put it back to fucking together.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm not bleeping shit.
Yeah, if only we had a cart full of tools on rollers and stuff that we could wheel over here and grab our tools, you know. Wouldn't that be nice? It'd be nice. A cart full of tools. Be handy. All right. So basically the cables, you route the threaded rod. Basically, you have a huge opening and a small opening. You run the threaded rod down this side of the cylinder. Phillips head comes out. This pin comes out. Pulley comes out. You push the cable into between these two metal brackets. The pulley sits in. Put the pulley back in. Run it up the other side of the cylinder, left side here. And then you have somebody with small hands reach in there and guide that threaded rod into the round hole. Put the washer and the nut on it, and you're supposed to coil this stuff up and secure it up here at the top of the beam. And we'll have to do that with both of these. They're working on. Just put the pulley back in.
With our normal size screwdriver.
Yeah, average
With
size.
our, just what is it? A 3-inch screwdriver?
Yeah.
At least. At least.
Oh, sorry.
I actually pull some that side. Keep going. Pull. Pull.
Now you need me, huh?
Pull. Pull. Oh, too much.
Yeah. Just grab it, dude.
Shut the
Holy cow.
Shut your heckin' mouth.
Beep.
Hey, where'd my nut and stuff go?
This?
Oh, why are you touching my nuts, Dad?
That's one you'll have to.
No, it's not. It's a nut. I'm talking about the nut, obviously.
You might have
Dang.
to wash her out.
I was trying to make sure that you had the right socket to fit your nut.
Oh, well, I appreciate you helping me out.
Oh, that's smooth.
So there you go. All right, so we don't really have to. I think we have to tighten the top up, and then we'll stand these up. Yeah, and secure the coils of excess cable, and those will run across that top piece right there. It goes from one side of one post to the other. It's really not that hard. It's just they're big parts, and it takes a little bit of time. And if you're goofing off, and cracking jokes at being stupid, then it takes a little longer.
Never. We don't do that on this channel.
That could never
I
happen.
would never, on this channel.
Ah, I get it. Hey, Kyle, what'd you get for your birthday?
A whole channel lock set. It's making me channel money.
Oh, it's channel lock joke time. Yeah, worse than dad jokes. Was that?
Not sponsored.
Yeah, not even like that.
We need a sponsor. I mean, I told Bendpak they could hook me up. I mean, they probably looked and said, "Oh, they only got 300 subs." Well, 300.
Hey, we're almost at 400.
We're almost
Don't
at
you
400.
discount
Yeah,
yourself.
we're getting there. I was thinking about, since they gave us, like, what'd they give me, like $100 off of, just for having a channel, and saying I'd say something. So this is their one commercial right here. I'm gonna tape this up with masking tape, and all it's gonna say is B.
Somebody's being petty. Somebody's being extremely petty.
I didn't ever get sponsored 101.
That's for sure.
So Kyle has just emerged from the access hole where the hydraulic cylinder 90 meets the 90 from the main line right here, and trying to get those two put together with the tension on this hose was a lot of fun, just to get it started on the threads. So this is what he was dealing with. This was threaded into the cylinder on this end, and then another 90 from this hose
Coming up.
attaches to there, and then it comes up here, and we'll coil this up, secure it, coil this up, secure it, and then I think this one's about ready to stand up. I may be wrong, as I haven't read all the instructions ahead of time like I was supposed to. I'm just doing them one page at a time and looking ahead when I need to. But yeah, I'm trying to hit the high points here, things that are going to give somebody a problem. So now we got to run the hydraulic line on this one. All right, 12 foot wide door, and that's the middle of it. And we basically figured out the middle of the door and then measured off the wall in the corner over there to figure out how far that distance was, and measured it off of the wall by the cylinder and the cabinet, and came out to here with that measurement.
Should be our center line.
And that's so we got our center line, and squared off 145 inches this way, and 145 inches, that puts us, we're at
72 and a half inches that way, and then 72 and a half inches
Yeah.
that way, and then
72 and a half, 72 and a half.
marked. We made our mark when 9 3/4 inches up because of the base plate size.
And this is 30
and 4 inches.
30 and 4 inches from where the door closes, where the mark is from the seal, to the freaking post of the mezzanine. So it's 30 feet 4 inches. So we went 30 feet or 15 feet 2 inches.
And here's that mark.
For this line here. So the lift will be dead in the center of the available space we have from the mezzanine to the door. And then the base plate was
19 and a half.
19 and a half, so we went 9 3/4.
And then drew a line and marked it square.
So the base plate will sit basically.
The top corner of the base plate will be at that corner of the chalk line. Right there.
Yep.
So yeah, there you go. Nice wide angle. So should be right there, and it's the vice versa on the other side over here, and we are gonna be pretty much good to go.
So yeah, we're getting ready to stand them up here and see what we got.
At this point, walk it up, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
You wanna move anything over there?
Nah, we'll be fine. We just gotta go nice and slow. Easy together.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna get on either side. One of you on either side. Pick it up and just walk it up slowly.
Alright, Dad's got center.
You ready?
Yep, let's go.
Walk it. You got it.
Alright, Kyle, you get ass in. We're gonna go down.
Don't leave me with the weight of this thing.
No, here.
Alright, get the backside so it doesn't fall over the other
I
way.
got this. You go backside. We're at the tip. We're past tipping point. Oh, nice. Woo! Let's go. Double 5.
Do we need to?
Double 5. Don't you leave
Oh,
him
shit,
hanging.
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Are we going up? I think you're close enough. That's what Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm walking. All right. Get up on it.
So right here, you catch us at the very beginning of drilling our first hole for the off post, the non-power post. We had taken our 3/4 inch masonry bit for the hammer drill and marked it right there at 4 3/4 inches because you gotta account for the base plate being 3/4, and then obviously 4 inches of depth for the anchor. It looks like this one we ended up just a little shy on our concrete, and you'll see that here in just a moment. But keep an eye on that blue tape and the concrete dust that has actually accumulated on the bit. We just ended up being a little shy and had some not so happy campers. So you watch it dive right there, and Just an inch or two shy.
Very easy. Can we get the? Might need the compressor.
Where's the compressor's right here?
Did you get where you were supposed to be?
No, I don't know. It went real easy all of a sudden. So I'm
dropped.
kinda concerned.
It dropped long before we got to where it was supposed to be.
Because we are what 3 inches or so.
I guess I'll be calling.
That's probably just over 3.5, maybe through just under 3 3/4.
So it's not 4 inches.
No, nowhere close.
That was way too early.
Yeah, no, that bitch dove. I watched.
Oh, I watched it.
Well, thanks for watching, folks. We're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you in a month.
Yeah, my contractor that put the building up,
We'll get there when we get there. That's
the concrete contractor,
all right.
apparently decided to lay less than 4 inches of concrete. So, yeah. About what, 3.5?
That was just a little over 3.5.
A little over 3.5 in that hole.
That may be going to the dirt a little bit, so it might just be stripped.
Yeah, and I saw you drop into the dirt.
So that's what I was worried about.
So, yeah. Well, looks like that's where this video is going to end until somebody comes in here and they're going to have to cut out 3 feet all the way around. So it'll be 6 feet this way, and then 3 feet out from the post, and then it'll be 6 feet all the way across here, 6 feet that way, 3 feet on this side of the post out to here, and I'll make them. I think we'll make them put 6 in.
8.
Or 8? Yeah, let's do 8. Yeah. What the hell? While we're cutting a hole in the floor.
We'll go over.
So this is what happens when you don't check up on your concrete people and you just let them pour and trust them.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, 3. Let's pour 3.5. And that's not the only place this happened. That happened. I think both those didn't they both drop through?
Yep, both.
Before 4 inches. Both those mezzanine posts, which they don't really matter a whole lot because they're just keeping it from going this way or whatever. The weight's holding it all down. But this is kind of important. And Bendpak says minimum 4 1/4.
4 1/4, yeah.
Although when I talked to them 5 years ago when the shop was being built, so I could find out what thickness concrete I was supposed to put in, they told me 4 would be good for a 10.
There's also 2 different measurements between effective and nominal, and the effective was 3 1/4. So
Well, effective or not, 3 1/4 is.
if we plan on putting the boss on here,
They said it has to be 4 1/4 thick, and if I'm going to put a 6,000-pound Suburban or crew cab
Heavier
dually
Yeah.
long bed,
I want it to be
On here.
I want it to be overkill. Okay, that was the whole reason we bought this lift.
everything's
10K
overkill.
lift, yeah.
10K lift. The mezzanine's overkilled. I mean, that's way over-engineered for what it is, but it's made to. I could put anything I want on it,
And we have.
and we have. Yeah.
minutes.
So here we are.
All right. So enough monologuing. We're effed, boys and girls. We're gonna see y'all in about a month and some change after we figure out who's.
It's
gonna
going to take
come
28
cut it
days for the
out.
concrete to cure, so
Yeah.
this stuff's just going to sit here like it is
Until then,
Yep, can't
until
do it
then.
green.
I'm so happy.
nothing we can do. We knew it was bound to happen. It was gonna happen.
I knew it was going to happen
This-
because let me tell you something, folks. Every
No,
Christmas
don't.
when I was a kid, I got a toy that I really wanted. It was always broke. And back then, you had to wait a week or two before you could go to the store because they were always closed during the holidays. So you had to wait a week or two to get a replacement. That's the story of my life. Like and subscribe. Hit that freaking bell for the notifications. And, spread the word that we're okay. Thanks.